Hi everyone, my name is Cindy, aka Z9designs. Today is just my imagination and I am going to use a shower cap. Oh, look at this beautiful hat that I made. And a hot glue gun, and no, we're not in the Wild Wild West. And some paint sticks. Maybe I can fan myself a little bit. DIY number 1, a shower cap ballerina card. And give this to your favorite ballerina with an encouraging note. Supplies needed include a shower cap, cardstock, a card, black Sharpie, a aqua Posca pen, even though it said green, hot glue, sentiments, X-Acto knife, and scissors. I pulled out a card from my stash that had a silver trim around the edges. And then I went on the internet and found a free ballerina template and I traced around the figure. Then I used my black Sharpie to fill in the white space. Now, it would turn out pretty good if I stayed inside the lines. And at this point, I took out the shower cap and cut the elastic from around it. And next, I took my Posca pen in aqua and I began coloring over the shower cap. Now, I didn't fill it in completely, but I drew lines over the triangle and kind of filled it in here and there so that it could be like a little opaque, you can see through it. And then I cut the shower cap into a loose triangle and then kind of petaled it at the bottom, making little scalloped edges. Once that was completed, I used an X-Acto knife and cut 2 lines underneath each other by the ballerina waistline. Now, looking back at it, I probably only needed to cut 1 slit by the waist. And once it was dry, I slipped it into the line, cut by the waist until I was satisfied with the length of the skirt. Then it was glued on the opposite side. And because I just didn't want that little piece sticking up on the opposite side when someone opened the card, I just took another piece of white cardstock and glued that on top to hide the excess shower cap. And I did that with reptile adhesive. I placed the sentiment on the bottom that says, "You're simply incredible." And inside the card, it says, "You can do anything." Well, all you have to do now is put it in an envelope and give this to your favorite ballerina with an encouraging note. So let me know what you think about this super duper card. Now, secondly, I made a vase. I took like those fishbowl vases and I took the shower cap and wrapped it around the fishbowl. This one kind of makes me think of what Van Gogh would have done. I took Mod Podge and adhered the shower cap to the vase. And then I painted on blue flowers with a yellow middle. And then added some green stems. A candle was set inside and lit for a beautiful glow. DIY number 2, hot glue flower painting. Now, I really can't remember where I got this paper bag from, but I thought the flower on it was really super duper. The supplies needed include hot glue, a paint marker in gold, red, pink, black, white, and green acrylic paint, a black canvas that was 8 by 10, a template of a flower. And I found this template from a brown paper bag. And even though the canvas was already painted black, I painted it again with black acrylic paint. I found the paper bag, not sure where I got it, but I thought the flower was very pretty. I cut around the flower and I used that as a basis for the art piece. Then I traced the floral print the best I could with a white permanent marker that I had, and this worked out fine because it's bright, you can see it, and it's easy for you to put the hot glue where I had the white permanent marker. So that's what I did next. I used my glue gun to trace around the areas that was marked with the white permanent marker. And once the glue was dried to the touch, that is when I began to fill the areas of the leaves with a light and dark and medium green. And then lastly, the flower was completed with red, pink, and white acrylic painting filling the areas within the glue outline. Now, I tried to get the shading right, but I must say it was a little difficult. It seemed as if the canvas was sucking up all of the paint. And I added some pink to it, and then I added a little white to it. And after this was done, then I took a gold pen. Now, this gold pen was supposed to be used on glass, but I had tried it on the hot glue and I thought it went over the glue areas perfectly. And I think this looks pretty good for an amateur, so you have to let me know what you think. Just My Imagination is hosted by Kathy Joe's DIYs and Rustic and Lace DIY. And the guest host this time is BB's Crafty Haven. These are super women who are experts in crafting, and they're very kind and helpful. And the link to their channels is listed in the description box below. So make sure you subscribe, like, save, and comment. And there are other crafters out there that have a vivid imagination. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and save. And the link to the playlist is in the description box below. DIY number 3, paint stick napkin holder. The supplies needed include 5 paint sticks, some paint brushes, brown acrylic paint, wood glue, petaled wood, a saw, Mod Podge, some gold leaf rub and buff, some rub-on transfers. I used 5 paint sticks and cut them to the size of a rectangle napkin. And I did this using my power saw. I do have a power saw. And I glued the 5 cut sticks together side by side with wood glue to adhere and hold them tight. And I just used the wood glue from Dollar Tree. It held fine. Then I had some scalloped wood that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby that I cut to size and glued them to the sides of the paint sticks. Then I was trying to decide what I wanted to do for paint. Well, I thought I would take them out and spray them with paint in the color camouflage. And when it was dry, I used some rub-on transfers to spruce it up. And because this year we have lots of fruit where I live, we're called the Fruit Belt, I used some blueberries, some raspberries in the bottom of the tray. And then I put some gold leaf on the scallop edge to kind of give it the old world or maybe an antique look. And then I finished it off with Mod Podge and let it dry. All you have to do now is drop off your rectangle napkins inside, and I think it looks fantastic. Now, if you've liked what you've seen, please subscribe, like, save, and comment. Just My Imagination is a great collaboration because it forces me to use my imaginary mind. And crafting is also very satisfying, and I always enjoy encouraging comments. Also, subscribe and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook. And I'm trying to increase my presence on TikTok, so make sure you subscribe to me there also. Thanks for watching each and every week. I appreciate all of my subscribers. You all are just fantastic. And remember, Psalms 4:8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." Okay, I'll see you later. Be safe. Bye. Love, Cindy.